Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elle. I'm 28 years old. I make videos mostly about living in New York City, lifestyle videos about budgeting as well. But today, I'm not going to keep you waiting for too long. We are going to talk about gift giving and gifts around the holidays, which can be kind of a loaded topic. Not loaded, but I feel like it's just something that ends up being stressful for a lot of us when, originally I feel like it should be a happy, joyful thing. The holidays in general can be stressful, especially as an adult. I feel like when you're a kid, it's just all good. The holidays are fun. And then as an adult, you kind of realize that it comes with a lot of responsibilities and things that you need to do to make everybody happy. So first and foremost, I want to say, let's keep in mind that it's supposed to be a happy time of year and it's not that serious. Gift giving is not that serious. I really believe that receiving a gift is always fun. I don't know about you, but I've personally never really gotten a gift and been upset because the person didn't do it right. So let's just take that into account when we shop for others. But I'm gonna help you out today. I'm gonna give you some really good ideas, some really thoughtful gift ideas, just to explain a little bit how I put together this gift guide. I would say 99%, that's a number that doesn't make sense for that list, but most of these gifts are unisex and non-gendered. And the reason why I made it that way is because I really believe that in order to give thoughtful gifts, it's better to cater less to someone's gender and more to their actual interests. It shows that you know someone better when you give them something that is catered to their interest, what they love, and who they are as a person, more than just your basic for her and for him gifts. I guess I could say that a lot of these gifts kind of err more on the feminine-ish side. To be honest, I don't have a lot of stereotypical straight men in my life. So I feel like if that's what you're looking for in terms of men's gift, it's probably not going to be the guide for you. But if you want some cool, elevated, tasteful gifts, then keep watching. We're going to get into it. Also, do you guys like my teacup? It says bottoms up. Isn't that cute? The whole list of all the things I'm going to mention today, I put together a Notion board that I turned into a live link, so you guys can just find that one in the description below. And I included links to everything that I mentioned today. I made it really easy for you to just go to that page and do your gift shopping and be done with it. Let's start with home and decor gifts. The first thing on this list is ceramics mugs, specifically. Handmade ceramic objects are just such a beautiful, elevated gift. I just love the craftsmanship of handmade items. You can find plenty on Etsy, which is where I found most of the ones that I listed here. First one is this really cute, wide striped mug. Just gorgeous. It speaks for itself. I also found this one with stars. It kind of looks very abstract. I feel like that's the kind of thing that I like. But again, if you go explore more on Etsy, you can find so many different styles. For the espresso and coffee lovers, some espresso cups. Those first ones, wavy, I don't even know how to explain this, but I thought were so beautiful. And then I also found these blue ones with the really large loop handle that were super cute. So I feel like getting someone a set like that would be such a beautiful gift. Another idea that I found on Etsy is an oil or vinegar bottle. I would probably use it for oil. That one specifically that I found is also a ceramic oil bottle. I just feel like anything that can replace store packaging in a kitchen makes it look so much better. And I would love to have actual containers and in this case, an oil bottle to replace the not so good looking oil bottle that you get from the store. Another one that I added in the home decor category is a jewelry tray, or like a catch-all tray. I think I heard this in a Caroline Winkler video on like home, like interior design tips. And she was saying that like basically on a nightstand or like on a dresser, if you have like just random items by itself, it kind of looks messy. But if you put it on a tray, it immediately looks more put together and more organized, just because visually it's like on a thing. So I feel like that's just a thing that can change, you know, someone's space, someone's nightstand or like dresser. So just giving them a beautiful tray. Again, you have some that are like concrete, ceramics, acrylic, there's just all sorts of materials. The next gift is this serving tray. So we're staying in the category. This one specifically I thought was so gorgeous. It's this like wooden resin tray thing that I think is gorgeous. If you know someone who really likes hosting or is trying to like get into more of the hosting phase of their life, which I know I am, I feel like that's such a nice gift. The next gift is throw blankets, and specifically these throw blankets from the brand CLR, which I feel like I've talked about these blankets. Like there's literally one in the background over there. I feel like I've talked about these blankets so much on my channel. I have like 3 or 4 of them, I think. I absolutely love them. They're hand woven and they have the cutest designs, and they're super high quality. They're a little bit on the pricier side, which, you know, is why I feel like it's a perfect gift for the holidays. The next thing that I added here, and there's like a couple of them, is a Japanese tea set or teapot. I got myself this made in Japan tea set from just a store in Park Slope, but I found some online that actually found one from the exact brand that I got it from, and just another one from another brand. They're just so beautifully made. Again, if you know someone who likes to host, it's such a nice thing to just kind of like take out at the end of a meal, serve everyone some tea. It helps everyone digesting. I feel like it's always a nice moment. If you're not into tea and you're more into taking out the sake at the end of the night more than the tea, then they also make ceramics like sake sets. I found one, this like purple one. Also, by the way, all of the items on this list could also be inspiration for your own holiday wish list. So I know that making it has definitely given me some ideas on what I want, although some of these items I already own, and that's why I'm recommending them. The last gifts in the home and decor category are not really like home and decor. I didn't really know what categories to put them in, to be honest, but those are travel mugs. I feel like that is such a nice, useful gift that still feels like a nice elevated gift if you get it from like a really high quality brand. My favorite travel cups are from Yeti and Hydro Flask. The Hydro Flask one, I have that one actually in a purple color, although I love this more like sage color that I added into the list. This is like the best thing ever. It's very sustainable, because what I'll do is that when I don't forget it at home, I'll go to the coffee shop. It's exactly 16 ounces, so that's the average iced coffee size. So I'll just actually ask them to pour it into my own cup instead of using a plastic cup. The next category, in the self-care category, the first thing I added is a really nice body wash or like hand soap set, or like body wash lotion sets from like a brand that someone wouldn't buy like in their regular day-to-day because it's really expensive, but usually the scents are like really nice, and it's just one that you kind of like use on occasions when you want to really, you know, pamper yourself. And then I also included my favorite body wash that I use all the time and honestly would not mind also getting as a gift. And they're not as expensive. I think they're like $10, is the Native body washes. Again, I feel like I've mentioned those previously on my channel. Those were like super unisex. I feel like usually those are my favorite kind of body washes because they just smell good. They don't smell feminine or masculine, they just smell really good. My all-time favorite scents for those are the citrus and herbal musk coastal oak and ember, and then the sandalwood and shea butter. Probably a really good stocking stuffer too. And then the last thing, my favorite thing in the self-care category, is a luxurious high-end robe, bathrobe specifically. I want one. I'm not gonna lie, I want one. I hope someone gets me one. I linked 2 in the list. One is from Homey. It's this beautiful, and they have plenty of colors, but I picked this gorgeous forest green striped robe. And then there is the one from Brooklinen in their super plush robe. I have the super plush bath towels, and they're actually so comfortable and so soft. Honestly, if you get someone that like combo of like really nice body wash set and then the robe, they're gonna be on cloud 9. They're gonna love you. Moving on to the clothing and accessory category. The first gift idea is not a workout set per se, but like a sweatsuit that you can lounge in. So I have 2 brands that I really like. The first one is anything from Lonely Ghost. They're kind of like a streetwear brand. They have various collections, and they usually have like really cool, like cute things written on them. There was this hoodie that has like, it says beautiful things and then lists a bunch of like beautiful things to be grateful for. It's kind of corny, but I really like it. I also pulled this, it says Smile High Club on it. It's like this bright red. That might be kind of more of a statement. Otherwise, they have like more neutral ones. Those are super comfortable and like fit really well. The other ones that I haven't tried but I've seen online are the Elwood lounge sweatsuit sets. And they come in like so many different colors. They have like cropped for like the hoodie, zipped hoodies. They have regular hoodies. They have the cropped version, the long version. I feel like you'll find something for everyone. Even if you know someone who works from home, I feel like that's such a great gift. If you spend a lot of time at home, you kind of still want to feel put together by putting on a coordinated outfit, like a lounge set, but that's cozy, because obviously we want to be cozy. The next one on the list is a classic one, and that is a really good pajama set. I don't know why J. Crew is the only brand that comes to mind when it comes to pajama sets. Just like a nice high-end pajama set, like, you know, the pajamas that you see people wear in the movies, and you're like, why don't I have pajamas like that? The next one is, again, a classic, but in my opinion, never fails, and that is really cute socks. My favorites, Calcedonia. I'm literally, I don't know if it's weird for me to show you my feet right now. I am wearing these from Calcedonia. Another brand that I really love for socks is the brand Imogene plus Willie. And to be honest, I've only ever bought socks from them. I've never bought the rest of their stuff. They have all sorts of clothing, but their socks are on the pricier side, like compared to Calcedonia, for example. But they are so good quality, so like thick and so comfortable. And again, they come in so many different styles. I just feel like a good sock really can like change an outfit, or just add that touch that just makes you go like, that person has really thought through their outfit. I feel like all of the gifts in my like clothing and accessories category are very classic, but I feel like that's because that's kind of like the way to go when it comes to, you know, clothing. You gotta go for the core, cozy, high quality items that never fail because everyone loves them. Scarves. I have been loving those like mohair, and usually they're like mixed in with wool too. Scarves. I added one from Arctic Fox, one from this brand called Goody, and then the last one is from this brand called Susmi's, and all of them are so gorgeous. I just love the mix of different colors. Again, when it's winter and all you're wearing is like a bunch of really heavy coats, I feel like the scarf is really the detail that, you know, allows you to accessorize. So you kind of want to go all out with those. Obviously, you can decide to, you know, give someone a more neutral scarf if you think, or you know, that it's more their style, but it's always such a good gift. I also really, when it comes to anything clothing, really prioritizing the composition and material, you know, natural fabrics, wool, mohair, alpaca, like all of these more sustainable and more long-lasting fabrics, because you want to be gifting gifts that people are going to be keeping for a really, really long time, if not a lifetime. A balaclava. We all need a balaclava. We might not all need a balaclava, but if you know someone who lives in a really cold area, someone that gets really cold in the winter, like New York City, is, in my opinion, cuter than a beanie. I don't feel like beanies look good on me. Also, if you know someone who has bangs, that's like very random, but if you know someone who has bangs, it's really hard when you're wearing, you have to like tuck them in when you're wearing beanie. It does not look good. Balaclava, you have plenty of space for your bangs to exist. It's amazing. Highly recommend it. Other really classic pieces of clothing. For example, I listed here the Everlane t-shirt because they currently are like, they're like making sets. I think it's like a set of 3 for $60. They're really, really high quality, really good fit. You can get someone a set. I feel like, you know, you get like a few different colors, 3 different colors, because it's a set of 3. That's a great gift. It's such a good like base. You can't go wrong with that. And then same thing with like sweaters. I feel like Everlane is a really great brand if you don't want to go too crazy with the style that you feel like the person might not love. Just go for a classic. Even people who like more original clothes still need classic and staples in their wardrobe, so they'll love it. A cardigan. I feel like cardigan definitely making a comeback. We all know that. Although I do feel like they're timeless. They're a timeless piece, but they're also trendy right now. So if you want to get someone a cute cardigan, I'm sure they'll love it. And then we have some more out there styles, more colorful styles. I linked this gorgeous royal blue, like indigo cardigan from American Vintage. That's a little bit more higher end in terms of price point as well. And then this alpaca sweater with the like red stripes. Another thing that is a really good classic winter accessory is leather gloves. My mom got me leather gloves for Christmas like a couple years ago, and I absolutely love them. I feel like it was one of the best gifts ever. I would still be wearing them if I didn't have a dog that ate one of them, but that's, Mom, if you're watching this, this is your sign. I need a new pair, but such a great gift. I found some tan leather gloves from Aritzia, and then some cheaper black classic leather gloves from J. Crew Factory that I think were like pretty cheap actually, like $50. And there's regular gloves too. I found these like green Arctic Fox gloves that, again, I feel like it's just a nice little added accessory to a somewhat, maybe sometimes boring winter outfit. And now let's move on to the last but not least category, which is books and artsy gifts. That is such a lame name, but we're gonna go through the gifts and you're gonna love them. Believe me, you're gonna love them. Stick with me. Taschen books, like coffee table books, but specifically the Taschen, what do you call it? Publishing house. Sorry. My back, oh my God, my back hurts. Guys, I am old, 28 years old. I know. I'm so old. Oh my God, I'm so old. My back hurts though. It really does. And I've decided to sit on the floor for this video because I thought it was gonna be cozy and comfy and enjoyable. And I am enjoying myself, but I'm also in pain. I was saying, Taschen books. Most likely my favorite gift idea on this whole guide. I cannot shut up about them. They're amazing coffee table books. First of all, they look great. They make your interior look great. Your coffee table, obviously they're coffee table books. They make your coffee table look great. I have one right here. These types, the good thing about Taschen books is that they have books in a lot of different categories. They have books for fashion lovers about fashion. They have books about designers. They have books about travel. They have just all sorts of books. I'm not going to start naming all the categories that exist in the world. They have them on their website. This is not sponsored by Taschen. I wish it was. Manifesting this for myself. But such a great gift. Because it also shows someone you know them. Like, I'm not going to get him that because I've said in a video that he's probably watching. But like, my little brother loves film, loves movies. They have a whole film category. if you know someone who loves fashion, plenty of fashion books. So it has like a double purpose. It's a great book, usually super high quality content in the book, and then it looks great on your coffee table or on your bookshelves. I will now shut up about fashion books and move on to screenplay books, specifically the A24 screenplay books. That's like a little bit more niche if you know someone who loves film and loves movies. They don't have all the movies, unfortunately. I wish they had more of their own A24 movies, but all of these look really, really beautiful and have great information about the screenplay and the movies in general. Next thing, stationery. I have different picks in that category that I found and I think would be amazing gifts. Take a shot every time I say amazing gifts in this video. First of all, one that makes so much sense to give someone at the end of December is a beautiful 2025 planner. What can I say? It's the perfect gift at the perfect time of year. And I found this one from Papier. I have to say that in French because I'm French. I'm pretty sure that is not a French brand, by the way. The other brand that I listed for stationery in this guide is called Paper Season, and that one is French, so make it make sense. But they have plenty of choice on their website. And then they also have other like categories of journal. They have recipe journals. I think that's such an amazing idea if you know that someone is either super into cooking or getting into cooking and they just want to like write down their recipe like grandma style. I feel like I want to do that. Now that I found out that you can buy really cute recipe journals, I want to get one and I want to start writing down my recipes. I need to come up with them first, but I think that's such a cool idea. And then the other one that I don't think I listed here, but they also have like gratitude journals. I don't know. They have all sorts of like categories of journals. Again, focus and cater to what you know the person you're gifting to likes, and you'll find a journal or stationery for them. The other brand that I love and have tested and tried for the past few years, I've bought so much stationery from them, and that's this French brand I talked about called Paper Season. They have notepads. I use them to write down like my to-do lists every day, and they have like different notebooks of all sizes. I think just their designs are so beautiful. They always come up with new designs. They have a bunch right now that are available, and that I absolutely love. I found this like birds pattern, like bird design that I think is so gorgeous. Last but not least, and that's more, I don't really have examples for that because it's going to be very dependent on you, but generally I feel like we don't gift books enough anymore. I feel like when I was a child, my mom, Santa would get us a lot of books for Christmas, and I didn't always appreciate them. But I feel like as an adult, I've grown to appreciate books more. And what I would recommend when it comes to books is to actually give books that, I mean, obviously books that you think the person will like, but just books that you liked. I think it makes it just really special to read a book that someone got you because they loved it. Like if my brother loved a book, or if my mom loved a book and she buys me that book, it's, first of all, it's a great chance to get a different perspective, maybe on a topic or just a different type of novels that you would not have necessarily picked out for yourself, but it might kind of like expand your taste. It might expand, you know, what you like, and like open your mind to new ideas based on what the people in your life that you love. That was a really long way to say it, but you know what I mean. I feel like it's just such a special gift. Anyway, that's a wrap on all of my gifts ideas. I really hope that this guide helped you guys, you know, that you were able to like get some good suggestions for either yourself or the people in your life. And I hope that I was able to make gift shopping a little bit easier for you this year. If you like this video, then show it and give me a like. No, I'm kidding. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Happy holidays, everyone.